Guyana, officially the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, is a country located in the northern coast of South America. It is the only English-speaking country in South America and has a diverse population with roots in Africa, India, and the indigenous peoples of the region. The country is known for its rich culture and heritage, with festivals like Mashramani and Fagua being an important part of its cultural fabric. Guyana is also home to the Kaieteur Falls, one of the largest single-drop waterfalls in the world. Guyana's economy is mainly based on agriculture, with rice, sugar, and timber being its major exports. The country is also rich in natural resources like bauxite, gold, and diamonds. In recent years, Guyana has become an important player in the oil and gas industry, with large offshore oil discoveries being made. This has the potential to greatly enhance Guyana's economic development and improve the standard of living for its citizens. History: Guyana has a rich history, with its indigenous peoples having lived in the region for thousands of years. The country was colonized by the Dutch in the 17th century, followed by the British in the 19th century. Guyana gained independence from Britain in 1966 and became a republic in 1970. Geography: Guyana is located on the northern coast of South America and is bordered by Venezuela to the west, Brazil to the south and southeast, and Suriname to the east. The country is known for its lush tropical rainforests, sprawling savannas, and abundant wildlife. Culture: Guyana's culture is a blend of African, Indian, and indigenous influences. This is reflected in its music, dance, cuisine, and festivals. The country is also known for its Creole cuisine, which features dishes like pepper pot, cook-up rice, and cassava bread. Education: Education is highly valued in Guyana, and the government places a strong emphasis on providing quality education to its citizens. There are many primary and secondary schools in the country, as well as several universities and colleges. Sports: Cricket is the most popular sport in Guyana, and the country has a national cricket team that has competed in international tournaments. Other popular sports include football, soccer, basketball, and track and field. Wildlife: Guyana is home to a diverse array of wildlife, including monkeys, jaguars, tapirs, and many species of birds. The country is also home to several protected areas, including the Kaieteur National Park and the Iwo-Krama Forest Reserve, which provide habitat for many endangered species. Political structure: Guyana is a parliamentary democratic republic, with a president as its head of state and a prime minister as its head of government. The country has a multi-party system and holds regular elections to choose its leaders. Religion: Guyana is a multi-religious country, with Christianity, Hinduism, and Islam being the major religions. There is also a significant indigenous spiritual tradition that influences the country's culture. Economy: Guyana has a developing economy, with agriculture and mining being the major contributors. The country is also a significant exporter of bauxite, gold, and diamonds, and has a growing tourism industry. Guyana has recently become a major oil-producing nation, following the discovery of large offshore oil deposits, which has the potential to significantly boost the country's economy. People: Guyana has a diverse population, with people of African, Indian, Chinese, and indigenous descent making up the majority of its citizens. Guyana is also home to a significant number of indigenous communities, who maintain their traditional way of life and contribute to the country's cultural heritage. Infrastructure: Guyana has a well-developed transportation network, with roads, bridges, airports, and seaports connecting its major cities and towns. The country has a robust telecommunications system, with widespread access to the internet and mobile networks. Environment: Guyana is known for its rich biodiversity and is home to many protected areas, including the Iwo-Krama Forest Reserve and the Konaku Mountains Protected Area. The country is also a signatory to several international environmental agreements and is committed to protecting its natural resources. Arts and literature: Guyana has a thriving art scene, with many writers, poets, musicians, and visual artists contributing to the country's cultural heritage. The country has a rich literary tradition, with writers like Wilson Harris, Martin Carter, and Unya Kempatu being internationally recognized for their work. Climate: Guyana has a tropical climate, with hot and humid conditions throughout the year. The country experiences 2 rainy seasons, with the heaviest rainfall occurring between May and August. Health: Guyana has a well-developed healthcare system, with a network of public and private hospitals and clinics providing medical services to its citizens. The country has made significant progress in reducing maternal and child mortality, and in controlling the spread of infectious diseases like malaria and HIV/AIDS. Tourism. Guyana is an emerging tourist destination, with its natural beauty, rich cultural heritage, and abundant wildlife attracting visitors from around the world. The country is home to many popular attractions, including the Kayatur Falls, the Iwo-Krama Forest Reserve, and the Rupununi Savannah. Technology. Guyana has a rapidly growing technology sector, with many local companies and startups focusing on software development, data analysis, and e-commerce. The government has made significant investments in technology infrastructure and has implemented policies to promote innovation and entrepreneurship. Sports. Guyana is passionate about sports, with many local and regional tournaments being held throughout the year. In addition to cricket, other popular sports include football, soccer, basketball, and athletics, track and field. The country has produced several successful athletes, including Alfonso Boyle, who represented Guyana in the 100-meter dash at the Olympics. Festivals. Guyana has a rich tradition of cultural festivals, with many religious and secular celebrations taking place throughout the year. Some of the most popular festivals include Mashramani, Fagwa, and Diwali, which are celebrated with music, dance, and feasting. Geography. Guyana is located on the northern coast of South America and is the only English-speaking country on the continent. The country is bordered by Suriname to the east, Brazil to the south and southwest, and Venezuela to the west. Guyana has a varied landscape, including coastal plains, rolling hills, and the high-altitude Rupununi Savannah. Education. Guyana has a well-developed education system, with a high literacy rate and a strong focus on primary and secondary education. The country has several universities and colleges, including the University of Guyana and the Cyril Potter College of Education. Guyana has also made significant progress in reducing illiteracy and increasing access to education in rural areas. Natural resources. Guyana is rich in natural resources, including timber, bauxite, gold, diamonds, and petroleum. The country's forests are home to a rich diversity of wildlife, including many species of birds, mammals, reptiles, and amphibians. The country is also a major producer of rice, sugar, and other agricultural products. Wildlife. Guyana is known for its rich biodiversity and is home to many protected areas, including the Iwo-Krama Forest Reserve, the Shell Beach Conservation Area, and the Konaku Mountains Protected Area. These areas are home to many threatened and endangered species, including the giant otter, the jaguar, and the giant anteater.